And we are live.
And three. Yo, what's going on, folks? What's going on? You'll notice I'm not too enthused. It's because of the second part of this topic that we on today. This first off, we are your hosts. That over there is Mister 100 yards and running, and also home court advantage, which will be starting up in just a couple days. Playoff time, meaning we will be tracking the playoff journey of our New York Knicks very, very closely. Please let this be here. Please. It has to happen in my lifetime, Lord. Please.
We're praying on it,
Okay.
hopefully.
And I am, you can call me Beast. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want. No one has, but I leave the option there for you because I'm a nice guy. Whatever you call me, though, make sure you add it up. My most favorite wrestling reviewer on this here internet, whether you want to talk about Facebook or YouTube. We are going to be talking NXT Stand and Deliver last night because that that for me, that is the happy place before where we got to go. Because
To
after
me,
that,
it
you'll
was a
be
way, this was a start. This is the way you start on the road to WrestleMania.
yeah. So we're gonna start with the happy place, and then we're gonna drift off into the states of WrestleMania because, folks, WrestleMania is in a state. It is in quite a state. Uh, anyway, kick us off, Reg. First match on Stand and Deliver.
First match on Stand and Deliver, ladies and gentlemen, was a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. We
Hey,
have the challenger, one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champion, Lola Vice. We had former
bless her.
Evolve Women's Champion, Kendall Gray. And we also, in Booker T's eyes, I don't know if anybody else want to call her that. I still don't see it. The
The
rock
rock
star
star.
herself,
She's a
the
rock star,
NXT
man.
Women's Champion, JC James. Now,
Look at the rock
before we
star.
talk about this match, as you know, there was
Stand up.
controversy in this going into this match because on NXT we had a match between Lola Vice and Kendall Gray to determine who was going to be JC James' opponent for Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Some say that Lola should have went because Kendall tapped before the 3 count. The referee counted 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels and Mr. Stone got into a conversation and they sat down and made this, and this to me was a great call, a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Now we all know that Lola Vice has been chasing this title ever since
For
Roxanne had
years.
it. Let's call it what it is.
For years.
4
She has been
years.
chasing the title for years. God.
Then you have the rock star herself, JC Jane, and you have former
Stand
Evolve
up.
champion Kendall Gray. This match did not disappoint, ladies and gentlemen. It was
Not
great,
at all.
start to finish.
Not at all.
These ladies, and I mean when I talk about they set the tone, they set the tone. Lola Vice,
Ask.
being the mixed martial artist that she is, inside and outside the ring, Kendall Gray is going to be a superstar, and you heard it from me. She's a superstar,
Yeah.
and with the moves that she's
Oh,
been
yeah.
pulling off, and her and Ren, I like her and Ren together. This
Mm-hmm.
match, I'm going to go to the middle of this match where Fatal Influence tried to interfere, and Ren Sinclair just, by herself, isolated Fatal Influence from this match, leaving it to
Mm-hmm.
be a triple threat match. This match could have
I,
went either way. Now, what I mean either way, I literally mean either way.
this
You
match could have
don't, you
only
didn't know
gone
who
one
was
way
gonna
for
win
me.
it, right? You didn't know who was gonna win it, and I'm happy for the outcome of this match because
Yes,
after he took out Fatal Influence, it was all systems go. It was every woman for themselves. Anything goes in a triple threat match, but we did not need weapons in this match because these women tore the house down.
exactly.
JCJ,
No weapons or tools required.
JCJ, and I got to give my hats off to JC carrying that women's division the way she did. And I said
Yo,
her
listen.
time was going to be up.
I was one of the people with JC Jane that when she initially won that title, I was like, why?
Why?
Why JC Jane? Then when she picked up the knockouts title with it, I was like, okay, we're seriously trying to make JC Jane happen. Like like I was ready to write JC Jane off. Okay. I did not see her as a faction leader. I didn't see her as any kind of leader. Okay. I was ready to write JC Jane all the way off. I am sitting here having to give JC Jane her flowers after the title reign that she had. I absolutely have to give her flowers. For me to sit here and not give her flowers I would be a complete and utter fucking hater. I cannot be that in this instance where JC Jane deserves the credit for what she did with that title.
Yeah, like we said, we don't discriminate on this show. Hats off to JC. What a hell of a title run. Her hitting Kendall Gray,
With the rolling encore.
knocking her out with a rolling encore, just to turn around and get. And then Vic Joseph, I'm stealing your line. To turn around and get her ass knocked out by Lola Vice for the one, the two, the three. Ladies and
Yo,
gentlemen, your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Miss Lola Vice.
me and my son lost it in in that living room. Why- when when that 3 count hit. He mainly lost it because he saw me lose it. So he was just doing what I was doing. But I was but I when I tell you I was in that living room, yes, 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 damn it, finally.
Yes,
Like dog, I like I'd have been okay if Kendall Gray had won the match. If JCJ kept it, I'd have been like, well, damn, she deserves her flowers, but who's gonna take it off her? But wanted, I wanted Lola Vice to win this match. I prayed for
it
this, and
was a
it
long
happened.
time coming.
In the
It was
word,
long overdue.
in the immortal words of a wrestler my wife hates, in Drew McIntyre, I prayed for this, and it happened. Okay, this is what I prayed for, and it happened.
The only thing that I did not like about the beginning of Stand and Deliver, and the elephant is going to be in the room. I don't give a crap, and you hearing it from me. If she's from St. Louis or not, we did not need to see Sexy Red. I'm going off. I don't care. I do not care. Why? Why did we need to see
Wait.
Sexy Red at Stand and Deliver? Why?
Oh yeah, hell no. Oh yeah, hell no. No. We did not need Sexy Red at all. She served no purpose. I think she went out there and danced with Sean. She was in a segment after with Lola, and then one more segment with Tatum Paxley. We really needed her for that. We like
Absolutely
okay.
not.
Let's be real, folks. Sexy Red was there to twerk with Lola Vice. That's all. Sexy Red was there. Sexy Red was there, so we got the camera shot of Lola Vice twerking after winning her title.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
Sexy Red, thank you for being there for us to get that. Okay. Other than that, we did not need you on this show. We did not
At
need you
all.
anywhere near this show. Mel, I'm surprised you didn't pop in when I started talking about Lola Vice twerking. But anyway, I was waiting on your brother to pop in. I'm not gonna lie. But
Not
I
for
mean,
yeah,
nothing.
there,
Not for nothing. I totally agree with you. Young Thug did not have to be on that show for her to twerk. But Jesus Christ. Jesus
he
Christ.
called, he called that woman young thug. I'm dead.
I
But she
mean,
do. But
he's not.
but he's not wrong. Though. She do look like young thug. I'm not. Listen,
He do.
hey,
He do.
all right. Everybody out there, it's not me. Okay, it's not me. You put the pics side by side, and you tell me what you see. Okay. Who that? Who was that?
Shout out to our sister Diane. She said red beans and rice. Okay, bye.
Yo, hey, listen, don't piss me off. All right, don't piss me off. Red beans and rice and peas are two different fucking. You know what? Y'all gonna get me out of character and off topic. What was the next
Match
match?
number 2. We did not disappoint. Like I said, we had a championship night at NXT. It was only one match, and we're going to get to that match right now.
Y'all gonna get
It
me.
was
They trying to get me out of character and upset. You see that? They trying because all right.
we had
I'm good.
Sol
I'm good.
Ruka going one on one with Zarya. Now, for those who've been paying attention to these two, we saw this coming and we saw it being ended here. I said that this rivalry needs to end here, and that indeed it did. But I have to give credit where credit is due.
People are gonna hate me
You
for my take on this one.
you cannot, and I'm one of them. I am a huge Zarya fan, and I see big things for her. But if you wanted to push a superstar, and I get it, and I get it. This is Sol Ruka's time. Oh, Sol Ruka has been doing so much. She beat Bailey. She did this. She did that. If that's the reason that you're going to push Sol Ruka, and then after she gets the win, by the way,
She does.
but to go backwards to Izzy Dane, what?
It's a lot to
Where?
rant. It's a lot to rant about this one. I'm gonna let you get yours off, and then I'm gonna get mine.
I'm 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 not happy that she won. She gets all the credit in the world for winning. Happy
Hmm.
Easter to you, sis.
Happy Easter,
Um,
sis.
the talent of Soul Ruka, I'm not taking that from her, but all I see in Soul Ruka, she's a better version of Charlotte Flair, and it's sad for me to say that. With all the talent in the world, and like I said, to push her, just because of her accolades. Oh, she beat Bailey. She was in the Royal Rumble. She was this. She was that. She was this. She was that. Zarya is that good too. And to me, this was a bad call. And like I said, congratulations to Soul. But Zarya should have won this match. The kick out of two Soul snatches. Come on. And
Zarya should
and
have Zarya should have
Zarya should have won
absolutely
this
won this
match.
match.
Hands down to me. This was a bad call for me. And I'm
Yeah,
just calling it right
yeah.
now.
It was a now. Okay, folks, we've said it on here before that we not doing no Saul Ruka slander on this show because we love Saul Ruka on this show. We do. We're gonna call out facts when it's facts. Saul Ruka should not have won that match last night. She loses nothing by taking a loss to Zarya last night. She loses nothing. She don't lose. She don't lose no aura. She don't lose no momentum. Nothing. Zarya kicked out of two soul snatchers. Kidding me? When no one else has even kicked out of one,
One.
and she kicked out of two and doesn't win the match? Are y'all kidding me? Sean, Sean, that's booking? For real, Sean. That's booking? She was getting booed when she won. She booed during the intros.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because the fans can see y'all are starting to do that shit y'all do when y'all get a sniff that we like somebody.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all get a sniff that we like somebody and it shove them down. Go, shove, 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 go, go, go. That's that, and that's what y'all are doing. You've been reserved in doing it with other people. You didn't do it with Over because you knew you would fuck Over up. Why are you doing it with Saul Ruka? We know she's talented. We know she got the Soul Snatcher, which is probably the best finisher in the company right now.
Yep.
Okay, how popular she is. When it's her time to lose, and damn it, last night was her time to lose.
She should have
When
lost
it
that
is her
match
time
last
to
time.
lose, you gotta have her lose.
Bad call,
Otherwise, it
Sean.
is otherwise it is going to be a uphill effing battle when she gets to the match. If they're already booing now,
Yeah. And that's something
and
we
then
don't
y'all
want.
got and y'all got her going up against Izzy Dame now, like bro, what is she still there for? Y'all got to move her up before she loses all the momentum that she has.
And Izzy Day is not that's a step backwards. So Sean, I don't know what you're doing, or
That
Mr.
is a
Stone,
step backwards,
or
yo.
this is a step backwards, and it's a
No,
bad
no,
call.
that's Sean. That's Sean. We can Sean on that one.
Bad call.
That's a bad
Next
call.
matchup. Next matchup, and this match was shocking to me because it was a great match, and I like these two teams. One of them had to grow on me in the Vanity Project, and the other two, we already know what the other two is.
I
We're
ain't gonna
not
lie.
going to go there.
I ain't gonna lie. They had to grow on me too.
They, we had the Vanity Project defending NXT Tag Team Championships against Los
Against Riot
Americanos.
Bravo.
I'm talking about Rayo and Bravo and Los Americanos.
Yo,
This
nah,
match
yo,
was
nah,
funny.
I'm
Now
mad.
I'm going on
I'm
air. I'm gonna let
mad.
you talk about this one.
Los Americanos should have won. God damn it. Okay. Listen, not only did they pull out the Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne moves to show you who they really are, Okay. Not only did they pull out the bitter end and the bop and bang and the clothesline and everything, which was amazing. Dog, yeah, damn it, why did Vanity Project retain? But yeah, Vanity Project retained. Um,
Hold
like
on. This
like
match
like
turned. This match. Not to cut you off. I want to talk about one thing in this match.
go
When
ahead.
when the interference from the former Evolve champion and the way that El Grande Americano rushed to him head first, the way he flipped outside face first into that
Listen,
match. Anybody didn't catch that, I caught it.
I caught it. I caught it. Listen, I well,
Dude, like he was flipping a
I wanted,
pancake,
I
bro.
wanted, I wanted, I wanted them to win so bad. I wanted them to win so bad because, don't get me wrong, I like Vanity Project, but like you said, they had to grow on me. They had to grow on me, dog. And I'm not the only one that thinks this about Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne because like we was out here screaming justice for Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. They deserve more. Okay, if they're gonna be this entertaining, I can't. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I was too. But if they're gonna be this entertaining, I can't keep screaming it. Okay,
I
if
mean,
they're going
hey,
to, do,
I'm loving
if
what
they're
I'm saying.
like, bro, if they're going to be as entertaining with it, I can't keep screaming justice. And then on top of it, the backstage stuff that they keep doing with Sol Ruka. Okay, folks, if you haven't noticed, if you don't know this, Sol Ruka and Tyler Bate are dating. Okay? Sol
They're
Ruka and Tyler
together.
Bate are together. Yes. They keep doing these backstage skits where Ryo keeps trying to pump up Bravo to go holla at Sol Ruka, and like Bravo is the one that's Tyler Bate, by the way. So and he's definitely in love with Sol Ruka. So but Saul keeps going, sorry, I have a boyfriend. The joke being he is her boyfriend.
He is her boyfriend.
Dog, dog, these is I'm sorry. If nobody else likes this and y'all are like Beast, you're the problem. Fine. I'll be the damn problem.
Nah,
Okay.
I've been getting on. I got
Because
to
this is
admit,
for
bro,
me.
I've been getting on you about this before WrestleMania, and I'm like, this
Hmm.
gotta entertain me, and I just didn't see it with these two El Grande Americanos. But when you add Bravo and Rio, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne to the mix, I'm
I'm
sold now. And these two
dog.
are
I told
hilarious
you.
with them. And
If,
I want to see more from Los Americanos.
like
That's
bro,
just
like
me.
dog. Like okay. We got to look at this a different damn way. Okay? We have to look at this a different way because we're sitting here saying justice for Pete Dunne, justice for Tyler Bate, because we want them to get recognition as themselves, not realizing they are them and Ludwig Kaiser are getting the recognition just in this form. So why can't we take it? Why can't we take it? I will take it. I will take it. Okay, I will take
So
it.
will I.
I
So
will
will
completely
I.
like. I will take it
The next match,
because
the next matchup.
I had to like. It just took a change of perception. You had to look
Right.
at it another way.
I did.
I will take it.
I
I'm
did.
here for the
And
Americanos, bro.
I misjudged. I misjudged. I want to see more from these two. The
Hmm.
next matchup, we had another championship match, and it was for the NXT Men's North American Championship. We
Indeed.
had Miles Bourne defending against Johnny Gargano aka Johnny Wrestling. Now, Johnny Gargano, ever since
My only
Tommaso
gripe with
Ciampa has
this,
departed,
my only gripe, real quick. My only gripe with this match, Johnny Gargano should have came out to Rebel Heart and not his heel. He
thank you.
should have came out to he should have came out to Rebel Heart. Is this his return to NXT? You have to give him back Rebel Heart for that. But I digress. Go ahead.
Johnny Gargano has not been the same since the departure of his friend and former tag team partner Tommaso Ciampa.
Who is flourishing in
We
AEW, by the way?
flourishing in EW, by the way, and Johnny has been on this depressing rant. And last night we semi saw a piece of Johnny wrestling, but to me, I wanted to see a little bit more from Johnny. To me, that wasn't his best performance, and I'm sorry, and I'm saying this as a big Johnny Gargano fan because I've been watching him since the Indies, and this, what I saw last night from him, and it's sad for me to say this here because WWE is losing another talented wrestler. He needs to go. He needs to go. They don't know
He
what
needs to
they're
go
doing
join
with him.
Tommaso. Honestly, bro. Honestly,
He needs.
he
This
got
is
to
his.
go join Tommaso, dog. He got to go
Yeah,
join Tommaso.
because his run in WWE is up. It's sad to
It's
say
about
that
up.
with
It's about
such
up.
a talented superstar like Johnny Gargano,
Johnny
and
Gargano is not a like. I'm gonna come to the camera for this. Johnny Gargano, by this point in his career on the main roster, should have at least been some sort of a singles champion.
yes, at least at least United States or IC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He should have
And
been
this is
some
coming from,
sort
like
of
I said,
singles champion by now.
I'm a big Johnny Gargano. I've been watching Johnny Gargano since NXT. I've been watching his battles with
Hmm.
Adam Cole. I've been watching his battles with Keith Lee. I've been watching his battles with Ciampa himself. This breaks my heart to watch them waste a talent like Johnny Gargano. And like his time in WWE is up. He needs to go. Like my brother said, he needs to go. Maybe AEW could revive him with Champa, or he can go to ROH and
The,
revamp something over there, or New Japan or something. But this
him and
version of
Champa and
Johnny
A
Gargano,
him and Champa and AEW feuding with FTR. Give me that. Give me that.
I would take that. I would take that. I would take that.
Give me the
But this
give me them
version of
against the
Johnny Gargano,
give me them against the Young Bucks. Give me them against fucking Brodito. Give me them against anybody, bro. In any tag team in
anybody,
AEW.
AEW,
Private Party, anybody.
Private Party, yeah.
Give me
I
them
think they would
against
go
any
great.
team in AEW.
They could work great with private parties, bro. That chemistry, I see it. But this version of Johnny Gargano is just killing me. Like I said, it's sad for me to see this because I've been watching him since, and he's a former NXT champion, and that's sad to bring a talent like that to the main roster. And I get that you wanted him and Champa to work with the Motor City Machine Guns because they had so much great chemistry when they were in ROH and doing great things with over there. Go back to that because this version, like I said, this version of Johnny Gargano is not it. I don't know what's next for him. I think he needs to just go, take the Champa route, revamp your career. Great match, by the way. Miles
He
Bourne.
should he should he should have been some sort of singles champion. Candice should have been some sort of singles champion by now.
Yeah,
Like, bruh,
I
like
mean,
honestly,
this is
they both need to go, bruh. They both need. need to go.
It's sad.
They both need to
It's
go.
sad. Not taking anything from Miles Bourne in this match. Congratulations to
No,
Miles Bourne for retaining the
the
title.
the the
Like I
sling
said, it
the
was
sling the slingshot born again. I like that. I like.
yeah,
I thought he was
yeah.
just gonna hit that for the three. That should have just been the three. But he hit that and then got in the ring and hit another one for the three. And yeah, man, Johnny, go ahead, Johnny. Just go on ahead. Go on
We
ahead.
have seen the end of Johnny Wrestling in WWE. That's just my opinion. The
Mm.
next match.
Wait.
After this match,
Cause some
wait.
yeah,
Something
what
happened
happened after this one?
after this match. After Miles Bourne successfully beat Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship, Dark State Dion Lennox comes in with a steel chair and starts putting the beats on Miles Bourne, hitting him
Mhm.
with his finisher inside the ring, holding up the North American Championship. And in other words, he is saying he is next in line for that North American Championship. Now, there was
Now let
some
me now let me
controversy with Dark State.
let me jump in on this part because
Go right
we
ahead.
all know we all know I'm the resident Dark State guy in this podcast because I love Dark State and no one's gonna fucking make me not love Dark State. So before this, Dion told Saquon Sugars that he was gonna make sure they make an impact on Stand and Deliver. As you can see, Dion didn't go out there with Dark State. He went out there alone. So when he got back to Dark State, Saquon Sugars was like, "Yeah, that was cool and all, but we didn't fly all the way out here just to watch you on the show. And like you've been talking like you the leader and blah blah blah." And Saquon was like, "Lately, it's kind of been like you looking out for self and not the group. Please don't break up Dark State. Please don't break up Dark State. Please do not break up
I hate
Dark
to
State."
burst. I hate to burst your bubble, bro. We
But they're
didn't want
gonna.
them to break up the Shield.
I know they're gonna do it. I know they're going to. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. I know they're going to. I'm just saying I don't want to see it. I'm saying y'all they could all be brought up to the main, give them the Shield push, and come on, come on. Don't do this. Don't do it.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
say
good. I know
it.
you're
I'm
gonna.
gonna say
But
it
I'm
right
saying
here.
don't.
If they don't break it up by next year, Stand and Deliver, why are you keeping these guys together? I see it
And that
happening next year.
because I'm saying it right now. They break up. Saquon Sugars is going to be the star.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they break up. Saquon Sugars is going to be the star because him and Javon Evans are going to rekindle their feud from when they were Lucky Ali and
Yep.
Jay Malachi respectively in
Hey, Malachi.
DPW.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so they're going to rekindle that. Now I've watched all of their DPW matches. That
And they were
is
good.
going to be a
And they were
match that y'all
good.
want to see.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be something y'all want to see. But they mark my words. Saquon Sugars is going to be the star. I don't know what happens to the rest of them. I don't know what happens to the rest of them. But the star will be Saquon Sugars.
Yeah. The next championship match was for the NXT Women's North American Championship,
Yes, it was.
where we had Blake Monroe, who stole the title from Tatum Paxley against the champion herself, Tatum Paxley. Now this,
Now, real quick before we get into what happened, all I kept saying to myself was Tatum Paxley has had two title reigns where she barely carried the title. I said she better not lose this match. I said because if you really had her retain the title over no, I'm sorry, if you had her beat Izzy Jane for the title and retain in a cage match for her to hold the title that long and not even really carry it. And that would have been BS, Sean. Thank God you did not do that.
I have to agree
Go
with
ahead,
that because
continue.
it's like, why give Tatum Paxley the title if she's not going to properly carry the title? Because we had after she beat Izzy in the cage match, Blake comes from underneath the ramp, pulls Tatum down, and takes the title, leading to this match where Blake goes in with Tatum's title. Like I said, this match could have went either way. And like we know, Blake is talented. We saw her in AEW, as
Hmm.
you know. We're not gonna go there, but her NXT run, and I love it. And to have a great match with Tatum Paxley, the way that she did last night at Stand and Deliver, the sky's the limit for Blake Monroe. What's next for her? I could possibly see Blake Monroe as the NXT Women's Champion if she's
Let me
pushed correctly.
let me ask let me ask you this question, Reg. Do you remember when she was in AEW and her and Tony Storm were going into that last match?
Yes,
Do you remember the promo Tony Storm cut on her?
yes,
Bro, what's crazy is the words of that promo are coming true.
it is. It is.
That's effing wild, bro. Tony Storm said, "After when this is over, your career will continue. It'll be good, but never great, and you will fade into mediocrity. And everyone will ask, whatever happened to Mariah May,
Right. Where is Mariah May?
folks? Tony effing Storm is a prophet."
Yes,
Because ever since she showed up in NXT, I get again, we don't hate on this show. We talk facts. Ever since she has shown up in NXT, Blake Monroe is definitely no Mariah May. She has
absolutely not.
she has definitely not been anything close to what Mariah May was. They tried to do the
Absolutely
woman
not.
from hell get they tried to do the woman from hell gimmick over here. They're doing it poorly. They're doing it poorly. I don't know,
Yeah.
Blake. I like you. You said you see NXT Women's Champion. I'm not seeing it right now, bruh.
I mean, not as of right now, but like I said, if she's pushed correctly, and what I'm seeing from her with the Vanity Project, I'm interested about that too. Where's that
If they
leading?
put her, if like, bro, have the Vanity Project with her. Like, we see them drooling over the woman on a weekly basis. To have them with her to help her win matches.
Yeah,
Like, have put them together as an act. Like, just this can be fixed, y'all. This really can be fixed. This
they can.
really can be fixed. They just need to do it.
Congratulations, congratulations to Tatum Paxley on retaining
Indeed,
the
indeed.
NXT Women's North
Because
American
I did not want her to lose this match.
and finally holding on to what's rightfully hers.
Hmm.
Congratulations to Tatum Paxley, which leads us to this.
That's
Now
why I
I
turned
have
off the
mixed
camera.
emotions.
That's why I turned off the camera. I'm gonna let you go for a minute. Go ahead.
I have mixed emotions about this. We have a fatal four-way for the NXT Championship. We have Tony D'Angelo, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, and the champion himself, Joe Hendry.
Hmm. Wave
Now,
your
everybody that's
hands
been
from
watching this
side to
show,
side to say, yeah.
Booker T had me rolling last night. But
Booker was quiet during the whole first part of Joe Hendry's fucking thing, and then right before the beat drop for the second part, he goes, "Hey Vic," and then beat drop. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it, man. And Vic was like, "I know you do. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it out." Dog, Booker was killing me. Booker kills me every week.
Tony
Again,
D'Angelo,
I'll say it again. I don't know what the hell the people was talking about. He the worst commentator. Booker T is one of the best. Shut up. Shut it
yes, he
up.
is. Let me get to Tony D'Angelo. For them to boost him up, saying that he lost his family, he's lost this, he's lost that. Do we really care about what he lost?
I mean, but okay.
Y'all needed to build this man up from the rocky crap that y'all gave him to beat Obafemi, and now, oh, let's take his family away from him. Let's rebuild the Tony D'Angelo brand. Oh, he's the toughest guy on NXT now that Obafemi is gone. Really? Really? Tony
But
D'Angelo?
You said you liked it. You said on this
At
show,
the
this
moment, at the
you
moment, when he was
you said
wiring with
wait.
Dominic.
Hold on, time out, Reg. I got to call you on this one, dog. I got to call you on this one, dog. Because you said yourself, this is the Tony D'Angelo that wouldn't have had you ran and raving every week. This is the Tony D'Angelo that he should have
Same
been
way.
before. And then you even said, I'm coming to the camera for this one. You said, this is the Tony D'Angelo that you want to see become NXT champion. You said that, Reg. You
I
said
did.
that.
I did. But I had to sit down and think about it. I'm not taking anything from Tony D'Angelo. But to give him this stupid story about, oh, he's lost this, he's lost his family. What's next with Tony D'Angelo? I'll give it 2 months. Because if y'all going to give Joe Hendry this short of a reign, what makes you think Tony D's title reign is going to be any different from Joe Hendry's? Go ahead.
Look at the three people that were in this match with Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, Ricky Saints,
who came from
AEW.
You had Ethan Page, who came from
AEW.
You had Joe Hendry, who came from
TNA.
And you had Tony D'Angelo, who's homegrown. Who did you think was gonna walk away with this belt, Reggie?
I mean, like I said,
they gave Ricky a short reign. They gave Ethan a short reign.
Yeah.
Now Jones has his short reign. Of course, Tony D'Angelo going to be better. Come on! He was the story, right?
They are going to make this guy's head bigger than it is. Does he deserve it? Yes. I'm not saying that he does.
Yes, he does.
Congratulations on being the Grand Slam champion, Tony D. Nobody can take that away from you. My only problem with
even if we hated how you won the North American,
I hated that shit, and I still do. But the sob story on him losing his family, he lost his family. Oh, his family walked away from him. Let's make him bigger than he already is.
I'm
gonna say NXT to me, and this is my opinion. Like I said, I am not taking anything away from Tony D'Angelo. There are superstars on NXT bigger than the name Tony D'Angelo. I'm sorry.
They are, but they're not ready yet, bro. Okay.
And why is that?
Okay. Name me somebody outside the four people in that match that you feel should have won the NXT title before Tony D. Someone in NXT right now.
That's been there as long as he has?
Yeah. Or
believe it or not,
anyone
believe
you
it or
feel
not,
that would have been a better choice than him.
Josh Briggs.
No. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Absolutely the hell not.
Why not?
Because Josh Briggs has something, he doesn't have everything just yet. Like, don't get me wrong. If Josh Briggs were next up to take it off of Tony D, and if it's built right, because the build is right there. So if Josh Briggs is next up to take it off Tony D, sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. Because Keanu Carver's not ready yet.
No.
Jasper Troy's not ready yet.
Absolutely not.
Ethan Page, we've seen it. Ricky Saints, we've seen it.
Yeah.
It was short, but honestly, if it had been longer, it wouldn't have been anything but much of the same of what we got.
Right.
honestly, bro, like nobody else makes more sense than Tony D right now. Nobody makes more sense than him right now. And honestly, he should hold it for a while because the NXT title needs that stability right now.
It does. It does.
So honestly, bro, like from where I'm sitting, from where I'm looking at it, it couldn't have been nobody but him. It couldn't have been nobody but him, and I'm glad he finally did win it. Because I mean, you look at it, everybody he came in with is on the main roster now. Trick gone,
And
Braun
most of them
gone.
are headlining. And now that we are on this topic, since you want to talk about some of these superstars that's on the main roster right now, some of them are headlining this year's WrestleMania.
Folks, this is
Let's
this is
talk
this is
about
this
WrestleMania.
is this is where we get sad. This is where we start to get sad, folks. As Jr. once said in an outtake, folks, right now, I'd like for you all to cry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Creed for the 89th time. Anyway, dog. Let's start. Let's start with the thing. You know the thing that happened at the beginning of Friday.
Uh,
We're gonna start with that thing. The thing that happened. Because folks, we found out who Randy Orton was talking to on the phone.
who would have thought?
We
Who
found
would have?
out. We found well, now, folks. Now, folks, before I say the name, first off, if you're watching this, you probably know who it is already. But I just want to say a few things, okay? Before we say the name of this person. Because remember, this is the person that Randy Orton is crediting with getting him to listen to the voices again. This is the person Randy Orton is crediting for telling him for reminding him who he is. Okay? This person is the person on this phone is responsible for those two things for Randy Orton. Okay? Randy Orton suddenly needed this guy to remind him who he was. Who do you need, Reg? Tell him who he needed.
You got to be out your damn mind if you think that Pat McAfee is the person that's going to get you back to being that legend killer that you really was. Are you freaking kidding me?
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, the Indianapolis Colts former kicker, Pat McAfee, the same Pat McAfee that was yeeting on Raw each and every time Jay Uso came out there. That Pat McAfee,
Podcast Pat.
podcast Pat McAfee, ESPN's own Pat McAfee.
Was in a match with Gunther
What?
Pat McAfee.
The guy that got choked out by Gunther Pat McAfee. That guy?
The commentator, Pat McAfee. Ah. And then,
Why does Randy
and then here's
Orton?
the kicker, folks. And then here's the kicker. Okay, there we go. Much better now. Here's the kicker, folks. Everybody was very quick to want to blame Paul for this. I'm here to tell you right now, in my Stephen A. Smith voice, I'm here to tell you right now, it wasn't Paul. This was not a Paul decision. This was not even a Road Dogg decision. Road Dogg's gone. This was not an Abyss decision. This was not a Bruce Pritchard decision. This was not a WWE creative decision. This decision came from Mr. TKO, Ari Emanuel himself. Why did this come from him? Because he feels that Pat McAfee is a star. He feels Pat McAfee is, and I quote, the next Sylvester Stallone.
Absolutely not.
He feels that this program, this storyline, this one, Randy versus Cody. Randy, I'm going to say those names again because he felt that WrestleMania Night 1 main event match between Randy, by God, Orton and Cody freaking Rhodes. He felt that match needed a star to help elevate it. I'm sorry, what?
Pat
I'm sorry,
McAfee.
huh? I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton need a star? Huh?
Why does
You go first. You go first. You go first. It is
why does
ridiculous.
Me.
to remind him about who the hell he is? You're the Viper.
Hmm.
You're the Legend Killer. You've been there for
Ridiculous.
12 plus years. Why in the hell would you need Pat McAfee to remind you of who you are?
The commentator. I'm gonna keep saying it. The commentator, Pat McAfee.
What?
Like,
Why?
no, are we serious? Like, are we serious, bro? Like,
Why?
are we really serious?
The only thing, and this is sad to say, the only couple of matches that I'm excited for this year for Mania, I'm gonna give you my top three. Number
Hold up.
one being Owen and Brock.
I'm gonna show. Wait. Before you continue, I'm gonna flip my. As soon as I figure out how. Let me see. Can I do this? Because I want to figure out how to flip my camera. Because I want y'all to see the thumbnail for this video that I'm gonna watch after this show. It's Pat McAfee and Randy Orton. Oh, bet. I could do it right here. It's Pat McAfee and Randy Orton. I want you to see the thumbnail, and I want you to see the headline. It says TK no. Let me zoom in.
TK no.
They are smoking crack.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. I'm not even excited about this match, and that's how bad it is.
And this, I'm gonna go back into my Stephen A. Smith and Ari Emanuel's first thing to do as head TKO was bring in Pat McAfee cause he's on crack.
He on something. Pat McAfee. But back to
Pat McAfee.
WrestleMania.
Pat McAfee's the star. Bruh. This man just said Pat McAfee's the star in this rivalry. This
He's
man just
not.
said Pat. Go ahead, continue.
Oprah and Brock better not disappoint because that build up. I want to see this match, and I want to see who comes out on top. This
But
better
bro,
not
okay.
be.
The reason I'm saying this is the state of WrestleMania because this is not the only match that suffers from a horrible build, bruh. Jade and Rhea build is ass.
It is. It is. It is. To make her fight in B-Fab and Michin and to build this up to fucking have Io's guy come back and Rhea, I'm gonna be at your corner at WrestleMania. Why?
Okay, fine, whatever. But we shouldn't even have to do that because Jade and excuse me, Meechin and B-Fab should not be with Jade. Number one, man. Okay, I need people to understand because I said it a bunch of times. And I'm gonna keep saying it, and people keep saying it's Jade hate. It's Jade hate. Oh, it's just the fans mad because Jade this and Jade that and blah 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 blah. How is it hate if you want them to be better?
Right. Right.
I'm hating because I say I don't like what you do currently, but I'm stating that you have room for improvement and I want to see that improvement. That's hating. That's hate. It's hate because I call out that they're having to do the same thing in WWE that they did in AEW. Put her in situations where they can accentuate her strengths and hide her weaknesses, which there are many. That's hate because I'm calling that out. It's hate because I'm saying her lack of promo ability has now forced them to put Meechin and B-Fab with her, which doesn't make sense. That's another thing that doesn't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense in these builds, folks. Because we're gonna get to the damn Intercontinental Ladder match in just a second here.
We gonna get to that right now because that don't make no damn sense. Why
Hold on,
put Penta?
hold on. We get into that right now. We get into that. We jump into that just next. Let me finish this Jade shit. But I'm saying all of that because we call all of that out. That's hate. And then your answer, because I saw a little clip on the Joe Budden podcast this week. And then your answer to that is Who would say no to being given a top spot? You're absolutely right.
Right.
You're absolutely right. No one would say no to that. However, it does open you up for criticism like this.
Yep.
And for your attitude to be, so what, who cares? I'm making money. Do you think that's gonna make fans look at you any better?
Nope.
Because now you're saying you just using the business. It's something you doing it because it's something you wanted to try. You don't need rest. Okay, we know you don't need wrestling. We know you're very independently wealthy. If you don't love this shit, go do something else and save the spot for somebody that loves it and wants to be here. Because Last
Yep.
Legend could easily be you
Yep.
and do it better.
Yep.
They could give Last Legend everything you have right now and she would skyrocket with the shit. That's but I'm hating, right? I'm hating. That's hate. Okay. Go ahead. Then we got the Intercontinental ladder match.
What did half of these men do to deserve this ladder match?
Now, okay, I'll tell you what they did to deserve it, Reggie. Because this is funny. They did qualify. They did. They qualified on main event. But you want to know what was the only problem? One, those matches were not advertised. Two, those matches were on main event. And three, those matches were on main event that was taped on that Raw. So I hadn't aired yet.
We got Penta defending his Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match against Devon Evans, Rusev, JD McDonough. Am I forgetting somebody?
Yeah. Okay, you said Javon Evans, Rusev, JD McDonough, and there is one more. Oh my god.
I'm
Wait, no,
thinking El
Penta.
Grande
Wait, no, wait.
Americano.
No, it's not El Grande. It's not Grande. Oh, who the hell is that fifth? Who is that fourth one? Dragon Lee! That's who it is. Dragon Lee. So Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, JD McDonough, Rusev versus Penta, all in a ladder match. And Michael Cole was like, "Oh yeah, they qualified on main event." Nigga, the episode of main event that you was talking about was taped that night. Okay, it was taped right before that show. I know this because I've been to SmackDown before. I know they taped main event before the show.
Yeah.
So Michael Cole got tripped up and was like, "Oh yeah, they all qualified on main event." The episode that hasn't aired yet because it was just taped tonight. Oh, oh, wait a minute. We forgot another. We forgot another nonsense bill. We forgot another nonsense build that was just given to us on Monday. Seth Rollins versus Gunther out of nowhere.
Seth. Hold on. Seth Rollins and Gunther.
This is like no, folks. Okay,
That
we
I
should
did not see
we should
coming.
not.
This was stupid to me.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
After weeks of getting stomped, getting locked up, Paul Heyman talking about your wife, Paul Heyman talking about your kids, Paul Heyman just being Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the hell has Gunther been?
Chilling.
What was Gunther's last match, if you can recall?
I think Gunther's last match was when he retired. No, not when he fought Dragon Lee on Raw.
He fought, right. Gunther's last match was Dragon Lee on Monday Night Raw.
And I think that was the week before the AJ Styles tribute show. So Gunther has
It
not been
was.
seen. So Gunther has not been seen since that show.
You built up this rivalry with Seth and Paul Heyman. You had nothing for Gunther at all.
No, correction.
Let's
They did
throw
have
Gunther in the mixer. Let's have him choke out Seth Rollins. And have him point to the WrestleMania sign.
They did have something for Gunther. You want to know what it was?
What was that?
It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio, but Rey's hurt, and we all know Seth was supposed to be Braun. Braun's cleared. Braun was backstage. Why didn't we go with Braun? And apparently, from what I'm hearing,
because of the vision and the story buildup.
But apparently, but get this. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, it was always going to be Gunther. How, Sway? How was it always going to be Gunther? How, Sway?
They had nothing for Gunther, so they stuck him. They gave him Seth freaking Rollins.
They had nothing for
and
Gunther.
Now,
they had something for Seth that they decided not to use.
What sucks about this rivalry, they got 2 weeks to build this up before WrestleMania.
Yep, actually, a week.
A week. A week. This rivalry and this build-up is stupid.
They got 1 week for this. They got 1 week for us to hear why Gunther attacked Seth, and that's this Monday. We got 1 week for this, folks. We got a 1 week build. We have, I'm going to say it again. We have a 1 week build for this. For Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Do you understand? Like, folks, that's how many matches we just said had nonsensical booking. How many matches was that? We said we said Randy and Cody.
1.
We said Jade and Rhea.
2.
We said the ladder match.
3.
And we said Gunther and Seth. That is 4. That is 4 WrestleMania matches. Okay? That is 4 WrestleMania matches that have been built this atrociously. Then there's not to mention what could possibly happen on the show. I'm coming to the camera for this again. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. If Brock Lesnar beats Obafemi I'm not watching the rest of that show.
It's
I'm
Brock
dead
Lesnar.
serious.
It's
I'm
Brock
dead
Lesnar.
serious. I
If
am dead
Brock
serious.
Lesnar
Go
beats
ahead.
Obafemi, we're gonna get we might as well go back into Goldberg Brock at Mania. Because that's basically what it is.
Because remember, the brothers are going to be down here for WrestleMania. So that means we're cutting on the camera and doing the review right after night 1 and night 2.
No, it's a Barricade.
I think Oba and Brock is on night 1.
No.
At this point, oh my God. At this point, with the way Cody and Randy has been built, because now they've added Pat. I'm not gonna do it again. At this point, Oba and Brock should main event night 1. Oba and Brock should be main event of night 1.
Look at the matches you got at Mania. You got Finn and Dom.
Finn and Dom. I have no problem with that build. My only thing is they waited a little bit too late. That's all.
You have
Or too
Liv
long,
and
rather.
Stephanie for the women's world title.
That build hasn't been fantastic, but it's been better than Jade and Rhea.
Then you have Jacob and Drew.
Who should both be in the world? Who should both be in that match with Randy and Cody?
Then you got AJ Lee and Becky.
Again.
Are we excited for WrestleMania? Can you see the excitement of our faces?
Like, okay. Y'all JD from NY said it, and the clip's going around Twitter right now. I don't know how JD from NY has to have high blood pressure, because the way you scream about wrestling, it cannot be good for your heart. It cannot be good for your blood pressure.
And I do not want to see this match if they this is a match that they talk about. Not to cut you off.
Mm-mm.
If you want to go back to the tag team title match, who was out there when Division won the tag team titles?
Oh wait, time out. I can tell you how that's gonna go. You want to know what that match is gonna be?
We are going to see a 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania.
That means the Raw tag team the World tag team titles will not be defended at Mania. We are going to see a 6-man with the Usos and L.A. Knight, versus Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and I Show Speed.
What do you mean?
We forgot Jelly Roll might have a match.
What is going on in the WWE with all these superstars and these influencers now? First it was Logan Paul. Now it's I Show Speed.
Wait. What did you say? Okay.
You don't need it right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. But yeah, but dude, like LA Knight deserves so much better. He, like, the Usos deserve so much better.
What? That.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Do I commend, like, bro? Okay, the one thing,
No teacher, man, that was teaching me
one singular thing
never doing that, though.
I will say about these celebrities that they are bringing in is that they are at least dedicated
I tell you what that is like.
to
Yeah.
learning the craft, so they don't look stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give them that.
Okay.
But folks, how many matches did we just say had celebrity Pat McAfee?
One,
Possible Jelly Roll.
2,
Even though they're on the roster, I'm still counting Logan Paul.
3.
I show speed.
Tell me, unless you don't just tell me like any girl.
Now we know why I Show Speed has been training in the Performance Center for his WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
And it sucks that you had to stand next to Paul Heyman in the Vision to do it. But here we are.
Doug, so you're telling me. So you're telling me we getting no Raw tag team, no World Tag Team title match
About the same time.
at WrestleMania because we're getting a 6-man because
He's Ziggler / Cardona.
oh my. Oh my. He's talking about LA Knight. That's a rough pill to swallow, but we may have to swallow that one.
I mean,
that is a tough pill to swallow.
I
But
can see why he said that though, but is he lying? Though?
No, he's not. I can't even say he is. But okay. Like, folks, let me ask y'all. With everything that we just said,
Did you find anybody you like that?
WrestleMania last year, basically nobody really was rocking with. I had a great time. I was there for night one, and I had a fantastic time. I loved seeing Jey Uso win the championship. Apparently I was the only one, but you know, I love night one, and night two was night two. With everything we've just laid out for you, does it look like WrestleMania 42 is going to do any better than WrestleMania 41 last year?
Mind you, it's in the same place as last year.
Again, in the same place as last year. Because, and I'm not gonna lie, okay? Being in the atmosphere, I can see how they made the money they made last year. Y'all are not making that this year. The tickets are not even, the tickets haven't even sold out yet, and we're a week and a half away.
Yep. Y'all do the math.
Y'all, like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. I haven't seen them in a state like this since we were going into WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. We all know how that mania turned out.
Yeah.
Again, I was there for that one. Like, they're gonna need to. Oh, how did we forget to talk about what they've done to our boy Mello?
Have Carmelo Hayes go on this amazing title run just for him to lose to a person that was trying to find himself into WrestleMania. Sami Zayn does not need the United States Championship, and that's why he's going to lose at WrestleMania.
I think he should. I think he should lose, and that should send him down a dark path.
That is a jump.
And we should get heel Sammy back.
Because if he wins,
but this time a deranged heel Sammy, obsessed with becoming world champion. Because if he wins, he's getting booed. He's probably gonna get booed he's probably gonna get booed the entire match. If we're gonna call a spade here. He's probably getting booed the whole match.
No.
And that's not to say we don't like or rock with Sami Zayn. It's just not your time. You don't need this.
no, you don't.
And the only reason you're in this is because they decided not to make Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton a multi-man. Because apparently we needed Pat McAfee to remind Randy Orton who he
is. Which is stupid.
I don't even know. I don't even know if some of the things that I've been calling are gonna even happen on Mania now. I don't know if Raquel's gonna turn on Liv. I hope and I pray, and I don't care who want to get mad, who want to say I'm hating, argue with your mama and disagree with your daddy. Okay? I hope and I pray that Rhea beats Jade.
I would be. I mean, unless you want to make that.
Because if Rhea said one thing that was very true, she don't need the title, but that title damn sure needs her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get mad if you want. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
It's facts. It's facts.
Yeah, and one thing we never not gonna do is we never not gonna talk about facts. Facts are facts. That as far as the Intercontinental, would love to see Javon win that, but I'm not confident.
Penta retains.
I don't know. I can't say that out and out because it's a ladder match and there's 5 people involved. So I'm gonna go Javon on that, but I'm not confident. So, and yeah, the only other biggest thing that I need to see is I need Oba to beat Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Because I don't want to hear how, oh, he doesn't lose any aura. Oh, he doesn't lose it. Yes, he does. If he doesn't beat Brock Lesnar, yes, he does. Because it's like, what was all the build for?
Yep. Yep.
Like, you cannot kill this momentum. Yeah, cannot kill that momentum. Don't do that. And I mean it. Because listen, Mel will tell y'all first thing when we get on this thing. If Brock beats Oba, Mel will tell y'all if I watch the rest of the show or not. I guarantee you I'm not.
He won't cut you.
So y'all better make it the main event of night one. Because if Brock beat him before that main event comes up, I'm not watching it.
The main event of night one is going to be Randy and Cody. The main event of night two is going to be Roman and Punk.
Now that's build.
Yeah.
Lauren, my dear sweet friend Lauren.
That's probably not.
Okay? Sorry to break this to you. Okay? Because I'm a Roman Reigns fan myself, but I'm also a CM Punk fan. Okay? Sorry to break this to you and to everyone else on the island of relevancy throwing up our ones.
You believe in Joe Hendry?
Roman has been getting herbed for 5 weeks. Okay? I saw a review talking about, oh, I like the back and forth. 1 week Punk has the upper hand, 1 week Roman has the upper hand. What week did Roman have the upper hand? Tell me.
He never did.
Even when he beat Punk down, he didn't have the upper hand.
That's interesting.
Punk laughed at him.
Exactly.
Was it all at the same time?
I don't need any help. I'm not the one who needs help. This is after you've been speared, rammed into a ring post, and powerbombed through a table. And then what's worse, you had to listen to your younger cousin, the one that's supposed to be beneath you, made the order for you to beat up Punk. He called the play. You didn't call the play. He called the play.
And he called you Joe.
Like name me the week Roman has had the upper hand. I'll wait.
He hasn't.
He has not had the upper hand, which leads me to believe he's winning, which I do not want, because then we're barely going to see the damn belts.
Pretty much.
I enjoy.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, great. WrestleMania's coming up. Like, just, I wanted to be so excited. I wanted to be excited so much. I did.
So did I.
I wanted so bad. Like I said, the only thing to look forward to is the fact I'm gonna be watching it with my brothers. Like we didn't even talk about the whole women's tag title situation. You know what? No, we don't need it. We don't need to talk. We don't need to talk.
We don't want to talk about the Bella twins.
No, I don't. I really do not. What's let me see.
You can tell by Roman Reigns being a part-timer, it shows in his promos.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. I'm still again. I'm waiting for someone out there in the comments. Name me the week Roman Reigns had the upper hand in this entire feud. Name me the week that you think Roman had the upper hand, and I will tell you how he did not.
No.
I don't know how anybody watching the back and forth between Punk and Roman can say it's actually been back and forth. It's been all Punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what made him look the weakest was the Usos coming out to confront Punk the week after Punk said, "I'm gonna bury you next to your father." The Usos should not have been the ones to have to go do that. It should have been like, okay, first off, I mean, Punk, let you in on a little secret. They didn't bury Seeker, they cremated him. Okay? We've seen
Right.
the urn. We've seen the urn on Stephanie's show. Okay? So there's nowhere to bury Roman. However, however, still, Jimmy and Jay should not have been the ones to go handle that business.
You know, it should have been Roman.
They didn't. He didn't say. I'm gonna bury you next to Rikishi's career. No. So they had nothing to do with that. That should have been you going out there to get that get back, and that's when that beatdown should have happened. Not a week later, after your cousin tell you to do it.
The same cousin that was all in his face.
Actually, it wasn't even a week later. It was 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Because your comeback to him when you got back was to say, "You're old."
And then what happened when he did that? He
You got,
knocked
yeah,
you on
you
your
got
ass.
you got knocked on your ass by an old man. Then the very next week, you beat up an old man, and that old man laughed at you. And then the very next week after that, the old man came and whooped your ass.
Yep.
I will say it again. Name me the week Roman had the upper hand.
I can't because he hasn't.
Roman has not had the upper hand not once. Yep.
Yeah. He is.
Yes. Yes, he is. Roman is making it very easy for him. Roman has made it very easy for him. Because, bro, let's call a spade a spade. Let's be real. Has Roman's promos improved? Yes, they have. But
Yes.
Roman has never been a promo guy.
No.
And if there's anything that will expose a non-promo guy very quickly, it is a promo guy.
Yeah.
And CM Punk is a promo guy.
Yep.
Why do you think Roman needed a wise? Okay.
He needed a mouthpiece, and Paul Heyman was that.
Because it's gonna get a little too truthful in here, dog.
That's another show for another time.
It's gonna get a little bit too truthful in here, dog. And I'm not trying to go in that hard on Roman. Pause. Okay? But it's being shown to you. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. I don't know if I've ever said this on this show yet. Look at where certain people are this year compared to last year.
You think it's gay?
If there has ever been an indication that Seth Rollins is not the guy,
No.
I present to you Exhibit A. Last year, Roman Punk Seth. No title on the line. Main event night 1.
Yep.
Yeah, bigger.
This year, remove Seth, add world title, and it's night 2.
Yep.
That goes to show you who they value where.
Yep.
Jay, let's see. Cody. Last year, him Cena. Main event, night 2. Horrible main event of night 2. What happens? Now, you, Randy, we're going to give you Pat, and you get night 1.
Yep.
QB1? That's QB1, or is Roman QB1? or is Roman and Punk QB1? Bro, like, folks, this stuff is presented to y'all's faces. You just have to look at it. This stuff is presented to y'all's faces. You just have to look at it and know what you're seeing.
Yep.
You just got to look at it and know what you're seeing. Folks, make no mistake, I'm going to say this, that Jade and Rhea match, Rhea is going to carry Jade through that match. Get mad. I don't care. Because if you look at the caliber WrestleMania match Rhea Ripley's had, at least for the last 3, you think Jade Cargill's going to give her that same caliber match? She will not. 39, Charlotte Flair. A match that's still regarded as possibly the greatest WrestleMania women's match of all time. Becky Lynch. Banger of a match. 41, Bianca and Io. Banger of a match. 42, Jade Cargill. It's gonna fall short. It's gonna fall short. Again, in the words of Cisco, might seem like I'm hating, but girl, I'm just relating. Ooh.
I can't even defend that. Maybe I can't even say maybe she will shock us because I know it's not going to happen.
And you want to know how we know she's not gonna shock us? We saw that match with Naomi last year. I was there.
Naomi carried that whole match. You think Rhea not going to do the same? You're bugging.
Dog, it's funny. Folks, WrestleMania is in a state. WrestleMania is in a state. I'm telling y'all that right now. But we can't give it to you no realer than that. Because that's not what we do here. We're not here to give you fake shit. If we're talking about it, we're gonna give it to you as real and as raw as we can. And if you get mad, you get mad. But if you're really if you really don't like how I talk about this Jade Cargill thing, if you really don't like that, I really need you to truly ask yourself, am I wrong though? Do you not like it because I'm wrong? Or do you not like it because it's not what you want to hear?
Some people hate the truth,
And it,
even when it's staring them in the face.
if you literally want to say it's because I'm wrong, I need you to present to me how I'm wrong. And I need you to come with facts. Because I came with facts.
No situation. No.
Like that's it, that's all. That's it, that's all on that. Matter of fact, not just the Jade thing. If you don't like how I talked about anything, as a matter of fact, if you don't like how either of us talked about anything, let me see. Oh, what? This joint? Hold up. I keep forgetting Skrilla. I keep forgetting Skrilla. No, when I got the gap.
Shout out to the boy Skrilla, loyal
Yo,
family
shout
member
out to the
on
boy
this show.
Skrilla. Yo,
Shout out to the boy
okay.
Skrilla.
I've had this for a few months, at least a year now. Yeah, so it's because at the end of the show, I've always been like taking my lighter, holding it by here, and going, meeting adjourned. So, and we kept saying like, I need a gavel, so they got me a gavel. So that's why I have it on hand. Whenever this comes out, you know we about to wrap up. Uh, well, folks, like I said, if you don't like, if there's anything me or Reg have said that you don't like, you're gonna have to show us how we're wrong,
Feel
and
free
you're
to
gonna
jump in the
and,
comments.
and
Hell, we
you're
might
gonna
even
need
bring you on the show. Feel free.
exact facts. Like no joke. I have no problem debating this with anybody. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem debating this with anybody. Anybody willing to say that I've been wrong in what I've said about any of these WrestleMania builds or matches.
All right,
Here
wait.
comes Mel.
First of
Here
all,
comes Mel. I knew
first of all,
it.
nobody's gonna debate because I feel like everybody is pretty much on the same page. Everybody know Rhea is gonna carry that whole shit.
Yep.
And secondly, bang the goddamn gavel. I would like to end the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. Now, anyway. Thank you, Mr. Producer. But anyway, like you said, folks, if you want to argue anything, you have to come with facts because that's what we just came with. And that's what we come with all the time.
See, you made me
But
forget
anyway,
what I came on here for. That was the part. Don't invite nobody on the show because you know BG gonna be the first one up there talking about yo, can I come on the show? Can I come on the show? I wanna come on the show. No, you can't
hey,
come on the show.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I'm
yes,
listening.
BG, yes, you can. Yes, you can come on the show. Okay. Yes, you can come on the show. Not now because we wrapping up, but next time. Okay. You can come on the show because Lord, I really feel if I have you on the show, that's going to be the test of my blood pressure because BG has some takes that I don't know how he comes to these conclusions. But anyway, moving on, folks. We gave it to you as real as we can. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to watching WrestleMania with my brothers. As far as the show itself, we'll see what we get, dog. We will really see what we get.
Tune in this Wednesday, April the 8th, full court advantage, the first show. We got the playoffs around the corner. We got Knicks basketball to talk about. We got Laker injuries to talk about. We're going to talk about it all. So tune in on Wednesday for that. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Luka is out. Luka is down. Batista is down, as King Booker once said. But anyway, folks, with that being said and with that being done, that has been Mr. 100 Yards and Running, also Mr. Full Court Advantage, coming to you live here on Jump Over the Barricade. And you can call me Beast, you can call me Beast Mode, call me Rose, you can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want to. No one has, but I'll leave the option there for who? For you, because that's the kind of guy I am. However, whatever you call me, make sure you add that I'm your mama's favorites wrestling reviewer on this here internet, whether you want to talk about YouTube or Facebook. And if you go ahead and ask her and she says, I don't know who that is, you put your finger to her mouth. You say, shh. Search your feelings. You know it's true. And then walk off. Leave her right there confused. She don't know what to do. That being said, before Mel could even say anything.
Nope.
Meeting adjourned.
No, ain't meeting adjourn my ass. And with Mr. Producer in the back. Thank you.
Shout out to the producer in the back.
This man couldn't settle for his name in the credits after the show. The producer had to come off.
Don't Triple H me. Do not Triple H me. I am not him. Okay. No, but
you
show.
came on just to be there now. Great.
Oh yeah,
Thank
absolutely,
you. Anyway,
absolutely.
Like I was saying, meeting adjourned. Go ahead, damn it.
Next week, man.